Have a high surf warning in effect and will last until 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. Though I know our Domenico's on the wharf camera not really showing those large waves. If you kind of look closely in the background here, you can certainly see them slamming some of our beach locations. The highest waves are going to be those west-facing beaches. I'll go over that here shortly. But look at this. We still have active showers across the central coast. They are light scattered showers out there, and these have been ongoing throughout the morning. So do expect still for that morning commute to see some wet roads, some ponding on the roads, and as I mentioned earlier, some debris left over from yesterday's storm. These showers should slowly start to taper off as we head into lunchtime, more so into this afternoon. This is the storm system that brought us that heavy rain yesterday. That tapped into that atmospheric river, which is clear down south here, by the way. But look at how large this cold front is here. That low was generating some unstable weather for us yesterday. That's why we continued to see those showers yesterday. Still kind of have that in our area, but again, things should really start to calm down as we head into the afternoon hours. And mainly that's because our winds are going to be shifting and coming out of the north. Still though, it is going to be breezy, gusty at times this morning into this afternoon. It's not until this evening that we start to see those winds dying down, and even more so through the overnight hours. With those calm winds overnight and clear skies, we are going to see mostly clear conditions out there through the overnight hours and a colder air mass out of the north. That means we are going to be waking up to some very chilly temperatures tomorrow morning. But let's get to that high surf warning. This is for the entire coast in effect until 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. Look at this, current waves around the Big Sur coast right now at 17 feet. So these are large breaking waves, anywhere between 20 to 30 feet up to 45 feet. Those highest waves expected around those west facing beaches. If you had planned on maybe doing a nice little beach walk with your sweetheart for Valentine's Day, maybe rethink those plans. It is not going to be safe to be on our local beaches. We're going to see those large waves, of course, washing up on shore. We'll probably have some beach erosion and some very large objects washing up on shore as well. So these waves are no joke. The highest waves are going to be coming this morning. They will slowly start to kind of relax a bit as we head through the afternoon. But again, 3 a.m., that's when that high surf warning does expire. That's when we'll still have some pretty decent waves out there, but that's when that high surf does expire, is at 3 a.m. So here's what we're looking at for the rest of the day today. Partly to mostly cloudy skies this morning, but those clouds, as I mentioned, will start to slowly clear as we head through the afternoon and evening hours. That is because we have drier air moving in from the north, but it is also cooler air as well. Patchy fog certainly possible tonight into tomorrow morning, especially in those low-lying areas, those sheltered valleys as well. Again, those winds are going to be calm, but we still got a lot of moisture in the ground, so that is possible. One other thing, we are going to be dealing with a frost advisory for much of our interior locations. That will be going into effect at 1 a.m. lasting until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. That does not include the northern portion of the Salinas Valley, doesn't include Santa Cruz County, the coast, or the Hollister area into Santa Clara Valley. It's really just those far interior mountains and deep valleys out there for tomorrow morning. And temperatures, as I mentioned, going to drop significantly tomorrow morning. We're going to be waking up to those 30s and 40s versus those 50s, upper 40s to low 50s we're waking up to this morning. Afternoon highs, not all that warm either. We're only going to be in those mid to upper 50s in Santa Cruz County. You can expect more of the same as we head down through the coast here. Only upper 50s around the northern portion of the bay, mid 50s down through Catchville and Marina, 58 in Salinas, 58 in Hollister, mid to upper 50s for the Santa Clara Valley. Heading to the Monterey Peninsula, we'll only be in those mid 50s this afternoon, but again, look at those overnight lows dropping significantly, upper 30s to low 40s, and even cooler yet overnight lows for those southern valleys. We're going to be in those upper 20s to low 30s in a few spots. Afternoon highs here though, a little bit warmer. We'll be in those upper 50s. We'll sprinkle in a few 60s out there for the Salinas Valley, upper 50s for the Big Sur coast.